Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemek Akudash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elder that came before them that taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, hopeful like Tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yahshua. Back with a quick lesson. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you all. And I know I've been saying Shabbat for the last couple of days. Forgive me. Salakia. Back on track. Anyway. And that is a big thing. All right. So forgive me. Look at this headline here. Let's see. Iran has a new plan to unalive Trump. Israel warns. Huh? Israel warns. That's kind of funny, right? Why does Israel have this intelligence? Right? Trump threatens Iran after assassination threats made at Supreme Leader's funeral. What is with all of this threatening of family? Okay? Well, the threatening of family started a while back. Where is it now? Threats, 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 threats. Okay? Look at this. Horrifying Iran murals show Trump family in coffins. This is very important. Okay? Why is this important right now? Okay? This guy's being run out of the earth. Let's watch this. So it started with Soleimani. It started with, what is wrong? It started with the Ayatollah.
The Labor Day sale at More Furniture.
It started with the heads of Hezbollah, pages blown up in the face, and assassinations. That's how this war kicked into high gear. Okay? It was about assassination, and then the bombs. Assassination, then bomb strikes. In that order. Remember that. Horrifying murals. This is a month ago. A month ago. Iran has begun displaying disturbing murals. Fair use. Look at this. Look at your boy. Woo! Okay? And this is why, right? Why? Why does this mean something now? If you're paying attention, there's a world war going on. Look at this. Okay? A month ago. How long ago did Babylon lose this war? How about that? About a month ago. All right? Okay, so let's look at that. Look at a little more of this. I've never seen this. Fair use on this. We killed Trump. Woo! Ooh, that's heavy. Look at that. We got some Jakes over there. Look at Jake. He's very creative. Got the belly all shirt all open. Is that it? It says Trump family. Oh, here we go. They hadn't focused on Barron yet. That must be the Martyr Brigade. Okay, so let's look at a couple of the comments. Tel Aviv Post is shocked over this. Over this? The belly bursting through the suit. He caught that. Horrifying is a subjective word. Did you know bombing people is even more disturbing than pictures? Yeah. Looks like they don't appreciate being attacked. Okay, so, all right. Now, if that's a month ago, first let's take a look at this. They're being chased out. What is this? Mahmoud, and then I'll get a preset that they're being chased out. This is Mahmoud today, 6 hours ago. This is one of the two sons of Bibi. What? Getting ran the fuck up out of Dodge.
Netanyahu made a statement saying that one of his sons was subject to an assassination attempt, coming from Iran. Now, Israeli media is confirming that it's indeed Yair Netanyahu who was the target of the Iranian assassination, and he was actually smuggled into Israel. The Prime Minister's son was targeted by Iran while living in Holmendale Beach, Florida. According to a report by the American network Newsmax, he was ordered to leave immediately and left his belongings behind.
Because he was being hunted. They're on his ass.
In the US, it is alleged that an Iranian cell was following him and his agenda even before Lions Roar, which is the campaign that Israel named for its operation against Iran alongside
an Iranian sleeper cell? Oh no, they weren't asleep. They was on his ass. Iranian bounty on Barron. Wait a minute. Iran is chasing who? There's Bibi. Bibi's son is on the run. See that? Who's on the run here? And why? Let's not forget that Babylon the Great lost that war. Iran offers $10 million bounty. This dude's on the run. I'm sure that this dude is underground right now. One day ago. You see what I see? What do you see? See this. Chased out of the earth. It's going down. Chased. Not that slot. See if I can get it. Chased. From. Chased out of the world. This is what we're looking at. Put on an iron shirt. Job 18:18. Let's go back one. He shall be driven. Job 18. Let's look at 16. Where's the devil at? Terror shall make him afraid. Lead him to the king. King of terror. Where is he at? The wicked. Yea, the light of who? There he is. We had to go all the way back up. It says, Bildad, the Most High punishes the wicked. Where is he at? Here he is. The wicked. Yea, the light. That light that Statue of Liberty is out there holding right now shall be put out. Understand? That candle. His candle. That's his life. But so here we have the devil, right? Right here. Edom. Right here. The name Trump. Okay. So it's going to end right here at Barron. His roots shall be dried up beneath. and above shall his branch be cut off. So this is the end of the Trump line. Got to go back and check those other sons and see where that, you understand? That's what they're going to do. We have nothing to do with that. That'll be handled. Okay. And it says it right here. His, okay, that's the Edomite. His root shall be dried up. His root shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. No more Trump Tower, no more Trump Avenue. He shall be driven from light into darkness. You're going to lose that. Witchcraft is losing its luster, and chased out of the world. Okay? What world? The world that he's in possession of now. Job 9. Is it 9? 24, right? The earth is given in the hand of the wicked. The world, chased out of the what? Chased out of the world. The earth. Let's get that. Chased out of the world, banished from the world, the world, the world. World, inhabited world. Right? World. Where's the iron shirt? Iron shirt. Shirt rhymes with earth, right? And chase the devil out of the world. Well, out of the earth. Cast him out of the habitable earth. Going to put on an iron shirt and cast the devil out of the earth. The inhabited globe. The habitable globe. You get the point. I just wanted to see the word earth in there. Okay, go back. To so the point is, this dude is being chased. Okay? More on this. This nigga ran back to
The United States. Israeli intel forces discovered a plot last December by Iranian proxies, according to them, to eliminate Netanyahu Jr. while he was living in Miami or near Miami. The details of the report indicate that an Iranian cell had already been in Miami, in the Miami area, and was conducting surveillance and observations of Yair Netanyahu's.
See, people don't understand this. Okay? How did the war start? It started with assassination. Who was doing the assassinations? Israel was doing the assassinations over in the Middle East. Okay, let's ask a question. Before the war started and up till now, since the war has begun, how many assassins has the West succeeded in carrying out until now? Question. That's going to give a vague answer, even though they know exactly what I'm referring to. Israel. Now, in the Iranian war, in the greater war in the Middle East, which there's no such thing as the Middle East question. How about that? Make it answer tough questions. None. None. Not going to give any numbers whatsoever. See? What are some of the numbers? You fucking stupid idiot. Yeah, you don't know how to ask a question around there. See how stupid you're going to play now. What question? While exact numbers. The initial push. This is what I'm looking for. See, they don't want to give up this information because this outlines, right, where we're at right now. You have to understand this. What's going on out there right now? You don't know. And the reason why you don't know is because they're suppressing information and news. You don't know that Babylon the Great got that ass whooped. Now, from there, when you understand right now, a month or so ago, Babylon the Great lost the war. Okay? So before they lost the war, what were they doing? They were walking around proud, killing people. Now, they're on the run. Now, they're being hunted because they lost the war. If you don't understand that right now, people are still walking around Babylon proud, like we can't be touched. We lost the war. Now Babylon's on the run. Look at Donald Trump running. Look at the families running, hiding. I think Dolly was a signal to go underground. Understand? Dolly is a signal to go underground. They're running. Why? They lost the war. Now they're coming here. Now they're going after who went after their family. What do you not? You think, oh, you killed my family. Look at 34 distinct Israeli attacks. I said, how many did they hit? Succeeded. This nigga said, oh shit, we can't answer that. We got to start backpedaling because he's going to make us answer some tough questions. The initial push in the first 10 months following October 7th, way back then, they was killing Arabs in the Middle East, getting this thing popping. Now they're on the run because they lost the war. How did they get the war cracking? Like 34 distinct Israeli attacks, specifically targeting senior commanders outside Palestinian territories, primarily in Lebanon, Syria, and Iran. Look at this. Senior leadership, 39 high-ranking. Look at this. What is going on? Okay? All the way to 2025. This is called World War. See how it's been going on? And now here we are. 350 airstrikes across 27 Iranian provinces. This is in 2025. This is before what we call the war right now started. This is the run-up. Still not answering questions on how many died. They don't want you to know any of it. They don't want you to know after all this, they went to war and lost. And now these people, you see how mad they are? You see how mad they see why they're coming? You see why Trump and them are on the run? They're on the run. So what does this mean? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close it. You got to know these things. What does it mean that Babylon lost the war? Now they're on the run. What does it mean? Because they're only going to run for so long. They got one option left. How quickly are they going to use it? Okay, that's where we're at. Babylon's on the run. Look at the families. What did they do? They started a turf war, if you will. You know how they do in the hood? But this is across the globe. Now the families are running. You killed a bunch of people on that side, went to war and lost, and now they're coming after you. Jake don't even know, people don't even know that there was a war. You know it was a war. Oh, you thought it was a Gulf War? Yeah, go to sleep. We won. Nope. You already lost. Now they're coming. Now here come the lies. Oh, a blackout. Oh, they did it. A cyber attack. Oh, that. No, you got your ass whooped. You can say anything now to try to cover the fact that you got your ass whooped, got us all in trouble. Now they're coming over here. You running the underground. Dolly was a signal. It's time to go. We lost. Although my finger is on the button. That's the big picture. Look at this. Okay? Barron is running. Look at this. Netanyahu's are running. They're running for their lives.
Residence and daily routine, according to the report. Upon discovery of the threat, an urgent report was forwarded to the authorities in the United States, and Netanyahu Jr., accompanied by close Israeli security, was ordered to leave the area immediately. He was forced to leave his belongings behind and urgently return to Israel, where he currently resides, without Israel saying much before this, by the way. And then they went on that Benjamin Netanyahu said earlier this week that one of his sons was subject to an assassination attempt, but refused to say whether it was Yair or Avner Netanyahu. And the claim coming from Benjamin Netanyahu, because
probably both of them. The family is on the run. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. This is official shit. Niggas are underground, running for their lives, chased out of the earth, looking like zombies on Carver Crawl.
Iran has made a chilling threat against Donald Trump's son, Barron. A $10 million bounty has been put on his head as the US tries a different approach to bring Tehran into line.
A different approach. You already lost. Bring what? How are you bringing Tehran into anything when you got your ass kicked? One answer. You got some nukes. How long do we have? You understand? These people are on the run, talking shit, running. Oh, we're going to put them in line. Nope, you got your ass whooped. You're on the run. Still lying about how you're going to do this. Oh, we're going to negotiate. Oh, we got a meeting, MOU, and make a deal. The fart of the deal. The fart of the shill. Okay? It's over. This nigga knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's why you see the scrambling going down, and here come Yahushua. Okay? You know that too. Rev 12 and 12. Short time, I'm going to go ahead and close. Just wanted to show you that this devil's on the run. He's being chased out of the earth. Now. See, the war already went down. Now there's just a cleanup. The Most High is going to get everybody over there, right? You're going to lay them down, and then the nukes. I got one more thing. Let me read this. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. What was it? Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Should have got it real quick. I'm losing it. Something's about to happen. I lost it. Anyway, I'll go ahead and end it right there. We're measuring the time, okay? If they're being chased out of the earth, all right, they already lost the war, all right? The only thing that's left, see, and when I say they already lost the war, all right, in order to fight on, or more like they have been fighting with these small rockets and missiles and stuff like that, non-nuclear. Anything non-nuclear, right, is gone. There's no more. There's no more interceptors. There's no more. They can't fight no more wars. Either side. You can't send no more money and weapons to the Ukraine. That's over. You can't send no more money and weapons to Israel. That's over. You no longer have any space in what they call the Middle East or the Gulf states. That's over. You got ran the fuck up out of there, and you expended all your ammunition, because you'd still be fighting right now if you had anything. But you ain't got nothing. It's all gone. All you got left is what? Running and nukes. And you're going to get tired. And that's where we are. If you don't understand that the war is over, okay? It's over. We lost. We have no more ammo. We can't fight no more. However, we do have these nukes. That's the situation. The war has already been lost. They're trying to get you to believe that it hasn't. And it's only a matter of time, right? That the running, right? You're going to run. And to make it look like you didn't lose or that you're not running, you're going to attack your own people while you're lying to them. And that's it. And then, after that's done and there's nothing left to eat, you'll let them missiles fly. So, I'm going to end it here. This is where we're at, okay? They're chasing each other down right now. That's what you see, okay? What does that mean? This is a sign. One more, gosh. Measuring. Measure it out. It's a sign. How do you measure? Signs passed. Okay? Signs passed. What is a sign passed? Babylon just lost the war a month ago. Wake up. That's a sign. Now, time for the Valley of Yehoshaphat, where they will get laid down. Time for? We're measuring the time. Well, they're all going to get lured over into the Valley of Yehoshaphat, pursuant to Joel 3:2, the armies of the world, and they're going to lose that battle. They're going to be fighting each other for a whole minute. Then they're going to get laid down and then let fly. That's how much time is left. How much time is left? Well, Babylon is going to chase their tail for a minute because they don't have nothing left to fight with. Oh, you're fighting with carriers? You got anybody left? Aren't they quitting? If I don't get out of here, we won't get out of here. Aren't they jumping ship right now? Slovakia. This is how bad it is. Let's see if I can find that real quick. U.S. military turning on Trump after Iran war failure. What do you not understand? This is 2 weeks old. Alex Jones will tell you. He's doing a great job in this too, Alex is. Telling you how Babylon lost, right? And how the military is jumping ship. If you don't understand this and know this information, it's being held from you. Alex is telling you he's such a buffoon, but right now he's cooking. Alex is cooking right now.
Order the Navy to send in ships to open the strait in the last 100 plus days, and then they won't do it because they're sitting ducks, not just of high-tech missiles, and not just the Chinese anti-ship missiles they have, but also just conventional missiles, drones, and artillery. It's only 18 miles straight. It is a sitting duck there. And so this was a known disaster. It's why no other president ever did this against Iran. Iran's 93 million people. It's surrounded by mountains like Mordor, and it's probably 20 times harder to defeat than Iraq, just because the way it's set up. It's not.
The only way you're going to get this information is through people like this guy, who they have a block on. You see this guy, you laugh and change the channel. So you're not going to get this information. Okay?
Flat desert, and then the Tigris-Euphrates Valley. A very low river valley. So there's nothing there in Iraq. That was a disaster. Afghanistan was a disaster. This is much, much worse. And now Iran, by targeting U.S. bases around the region, has sucked in all these other groups. And notice now that Saudi Arabia and Turkey are hearing they're next up on the platter, with Israel openly targeting Turkey with its rhetoric, they're now forming major alliances with Pakistan and others because of this.
I have to get one more now. Right here. Revelation 11 and 14. Second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. He's naming off the alliances. Who's what? They're getting ready for what is coming quickly. Who's on whose team?
Around the region has sucked in all these other groups. And notice now that Saudi Arabia and Turkey are hearing they're next up on the platter, with Israel openly targeting Turkey with its rhetoric, they're now forming major alliances with Pakistan and others because of this understanding. Remember, Pakistan is a nuclear power. And the intel I had over 15 years ago was Saudi Arabia quietly had a squadron of aircraft in Pakistan with hydrogen bombs ready to be put on them, where they didn't technically have nukes, but in an emergency with their defense agreement, they would have nukes if they were attacked. Now, a couple months ago, they moved that squadron back to Saudi.
They've got nukes, and they got some nukes over here. I'm looking for some nukes over here. Revelation 11 and 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly. With that, we pray that the elect ratified you, brother, in peace, Sister Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.